In a world where danger lurks around every corner, there's one team you can always count on to save the day. This is Yusuf Reacts and I am Lois. Welcome to the world of Charlie's Angels, where glamour meets guts and brains are just as lethal as brawn. Meet the Angels, Sabina, the wild card with a knack for getting out of tight spots. Jane, the seasoned veteran with unparalleled combat skills. And Elena, the tech-savvy newcomer with a genius IQ. But what truly sets Charlie's Angels apart isn't just their ability to kick butt and look fabulous doing it, it's their unwavering bond as a team. Together, they're unstoppable. Whether they're infiltrating high-security compounds or outsmarting ruthless adversaries, the Angels always have each other's backs. But being an angel isn't just about fighting crime, it's about empowering women everywhere to take charge and unleash their inner strength. So join us as we dive into the thrilling world of Charlie's Angels, a world where danger is just another opportunity to shine. Charlie's Angels, because every girl deserves a chance to spread her wings and fly. 3 women, detectives with a mysterious boss, retrieve stolen voice software, using martial arts, tech skills, and sex appeal. The captivating crime-fighting trio, who are the masters of disguise, espionage, and martial arts. When a devious mastermind embroils them in a plot to destroy individual privacy, the Angels, aided by their loyal sidekick Bosley Bill Murray, set out to bring down the bad guys. But when a terrible secret is revealed, it targets the Angels for assassination. Based on the popular Charlie's Angels 1976, 3 cute chicks work for the mysterious Charlie Townsend John Forsythe. They are the female James Bonds of our time. They get to blow stuff up, kick the crap out of people, and wear really tight clothing, all while trying to retrieve stolen software and balance in high heels. Angels Natalie Cameron Diaz, Dylan Drew Barrymore, and Alex Lucy Liu are sent to place a bug in the voice recognition system that bitter rival Roger Corwin Tim Curry has stolen. The Angels and Bosley Bill Murray must save Charlie Townsend's John Forsythe's life. See them kick the shit out of people with high-tech martial arts. Charlie Townsend's John Forsythe's private investigation company is addressed by programmer Eric Knox Sam Brockwell, owner of Knox Technologies, whose revolutionary voice recognition software has been stolen. Charlie's Angels Natalie Cameron Diaz, Dylan Drew Barrymore, and Alex Lucy Liu are sent to place a bug in the system of bitter rival Roger Corwin Tim Curry, who is under strong suspicion. But after the deed is done, the Angels and their boss Bosley Bill Murray face the fact of a destroyed home base and Charlie's life in immediate danger. But how do you protect someone you never met? Natalie Cook Cameron Diaz, Dylan Sanders Drew Barrymore, and Alex Monday Lucy Liu are the Angels, 3 talented, tough, attractive women who work as private investigators for an unseen millionaire named Charlie, voiced by Forsythe. Charlie uses a speaker in his offices to communicate with the Angels, and his assistant Bosley Bill Murray works with them directly when needed. The Angels are assigned to find Eric Knox Sam Rockwell, a software genius, who created a revolutionary voice recognition system and heads his own company, Knox Enterprises. Knox is believed to have been kidnapped by Roger Corwin Tim Curry, who runs a communications satellite company called Red Star. The Angels infiltrate a party held by Corwin and spot a thin man Crispin Glover, who was seen on the surveillance videos during Knox's kidnapping. They chase and fight the thin man, but he runs away. When they follow him, they discover Knox After the Angels reunite Knox with his business partner Vivian with Kelly Lynch, Charlie explains that they must determine whether the Thin Man has stolen Knox's voice recognition software. The Angels infiltrate Red Star headquarters for the security system and plant a device in the central computer that will enable them to explore it remotely. They retire for the night after giving Bosley the laptop computer that communicates with the Red Star computer. Dylan takes up Knox's offer to spend the night with him, but he betrays her later that night, explaining that he faked the kidnapping with help from Vivian and the Thin Man. He has kidnapped Bosley and, with access to Red Star's central computer, he intends to use his voice software with the Red Star satellite network to find and kill Charlie, who he believes killed his father in the Vietnam War. Knox shoots at Dylan, apparently killing her, but she escapes unharmed. Natalie and Alex are also attacked and Corwin is murdered by the Thin Man. When the Angels regroup, Charlie's offices are blown up, but a radio receiver survives in the rubble, and the Angels deduce Bosley's location as he speaks to them using a radio transmitter implanted in his teeth. With help from Dylan's current boyfriend Chad Tom Green, the Angels approach the abandoned lighthouse where Knox is holding Bosley prisoner. The Angels rescue Bosley and defeat Vivian, the Thin Man, and some henchmen before Knox blows up the lighthouse. But Knox uses his software and the Red Star satellite network to locate Charlie when he telephones Bosley. When Knox escapes in a helicopter armed with a missile, Bosley helps the Angels board the helicopter, and Alex reprograms the missile, which blows up the helicopter and kills Knox while the Angels land safely in the ocean. Seeing the opportunity to finally meet Charlie in person, the Angels enter the beach house that Knox targeted, but Charlie has already left. He remotely congratulates them on a job well done and treats them and Bosley on a vacation. When Charlie speaks to the Angels by telephone on the beach, unseen by most of the group, Dylan suspects that she sees him nearby talking on a cell phone. It's easy to smirk or be nitpicky at something quite as silly as a $92 million big screen version of Charlie's Angels. Looking back, its roots date back to a successful yet critically reviled TV series in the 70s. Bring it here, in our modern period, and be sure to be laughed at. Joel Schumacher did it in his 1997 mega-expensive bomb. You call any movie grossing more than $100 million as bad as it is. A bomb Batman and Robin, which was immensely hated by everyone, including yours truly. Now comes Charlie's Angels, another big-budget comedy action film, lifted from some age that probably no longer exists, at least not in our generation. Its director is a former MTV director. And the script? Forget it. How could they make a movie like this? Or maybe a more interesting question would be, after watching it, how could I have possibly loved it? Yes, regardless of having to remind myself that it was meant to be ridiculous, I positively loved Charlie's Angels, silliness and all. You can nitpick all the dumbness and stupidity of the script, but here's someone among a surprisingly high number of others who is happy to defend its silliness. It's pure style over substance matter, and the style really won me over. The stunts are completely unbelievable. The story probably never left the 70s, and the script, the whole script, injects enough camp to make this piece sit right there with the original TV show of which I wasn't exposed to. But the great thing about it is it was thrown in for laughs and a whole lot of fun. The entire piece never took itself seriously, throwing it a lot of brainless fun at every turn. Director MCG-born Joseph Maginty Nicol uses his stylish skills as an MTV director to good use. Every bit feels like an exhilarating no questions asked playhouse of brainless style, and I mean that in the nicest of ways. The film is one part Mission Impossible, and in one instance, after the angels have described their plan to break into a room, like that in the Mission Impossible movie, one of their superiors tells them that's impossible, followed by a sounds like fun response of excitement from the crime-fighting angels. Another part John Woo action flick, one part pure 70s camp and another part spoof of it all. And thrown in, for good measure, some Matrix-inspired slow-mo stunts. After opening with one of its first few outrageous stunt sequences, the story proceeds, concerning a new set of angels, including smart and uber-sexy Natalie Cameron Diaz, tough cookie but never not attractive Dylan Drew Barrymore, and no-nonsense, and no less sex appeal Alex Lucy Liu, as always taking orders from unseen voice in a speakerphone Charlie voiced by John Forsythe, returning to his voice acting role from the TV show. Their new mission? Retrieve a stolen voice recognition software from wealthy programmer Eric Knox, Sam Rockwell. They suspect it may be the owner of a rival company, Tim Curry, but the plot thickens. But what plot? This is all but a clothesline for a series of gravity-defying, or at least every form of science imaginable, stunts, an extremely enjoyable array of fight sequences, and a slam-bang helicopter finale. There's humor too, provided by the always reliable Bill Murray as Bosley, Charlie's liaison, and the Angels' reliable comic relief sidekick. Bonus points go to the oddball Crispin Glover as the creepy Thin Man 4, providing the finest silent villain since Jaws in The Spy Who Loved Me. Charlie's Angels is still bound to create a sort of love-hate relationship amongst its viewers. Some will probably hate it for its total disregard of logic and sense. Others will embrace it for what it is, a good, fluffy entertainment, a guilty pleasure if you will. I'm joining that club.